some fairly clear here in a second, but I'm gonna turn this into Sherry's room so she has her own room here in a moment. But what I want to do is expand it out this way. Oop, nope, wrong side. Oops, wrong item. Alright, there we go. That has to be there for... Yeah, those couple of blocks have to be there for that section of the wall in the kitchen to be 2 blocks high. Well, that's kinda, I don't think I noticed that at first when I was setting up the spikes. When they're set up in rows like that, you get like a couple of bigger spikes in them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're also going to tear down this part of the wall here, because this is the way that we're going to expand the room. Just a little bit. We're not going to make it this whole big room over here. That would be too much. But I am going to need more dirt since this is an elevated section. There we go, connect to what I was looking for. Is something I want to check out, so bear with me a little briefly here. Features to collect. Blocks to select and then press it down in front of you. Place earth blocks and blocks to go. I just want to see, because I remember there being something about placing consecutively. Alright, maybe not. Sorry about that. I thought there was a way, like, you could place consecutively without placing 2 blocks on top of each other really quickly. But it might not be as easy as I thought it was. I just want to place 1 layer of blocks for a wall there to more or less see if that will be big enough. And those 2 blocks we can pick up, as well as that one. And then just kind of compare that to the room that you first start off with for everyone. And the one that I made for Pippa is bigger than Pippa's room. But it's bigger than both rooms, but it's about the size of the kitchen. So I know what I'll do to rectify that, more or less. Oops, I don't want to place them in a square like that. Alright, there we go. light source, so we'll give her a sconce like everyone else has for light. A bed. Which, oh yeah, the bed I'll take up from the other room. I already gave her the door. So bed, light, door. I think I'll make her a pot. Let's see, anything else I want to put in here just to up the point value of the base? Yeah, I'll make another lady sign for her too, that'll up the point value. Come in here to this, scroll down. Pretty far ways down, more or less. The signs, lady sign, make another one. There we go. So now let's go grab... I do have to grab something else they were making inside that room there. Let's go grab the bed right there. Yeah, everyone else has a sconce in pretty much every room. The workshop would have a brazier, but no. The upgrade had to have a sconce due to one particular person. And don't get annoyed because I'm giving her a satchel. Remember, I gave a pot, a vanity, and a stool to Pippa there, and those were from like the Citadel. So do I have enough straw floor for this though? And that would be an interesting question. No, that's brick clodding. Straw floor. We may not, but I shall check. Alright. So we'll start with that, throw that in there. Hopefully that'll be enough to get the room done. We might need more of it though. Oh, I have to get the sconce in here too. Okay, right now it's just an empty room with a decoration. Oh, okay, that's because I'm hitting the button to put it up in the air. Okay, is it too big for a bedroom? Whoops, did not mean to break the curtain down that far. Alright, nobody enter this room for a second here while I organize this and get this straightened out. What the heck are you doing, Rolo? Get the heck out of there. wrong thing. Now, there is a bed for you to sleep on, but it's not necessarily considered a bedroom at the moment. This is turning into be a bit more of a hassle than I was thinking it would be, because I forgot that you have to use just basic earth to turn it into straw. Where I was originally going to just turn it all into flagstone and be more or less done with it. But then I had to go and want to turn it all into the same material as the other two bedrooms. Replacing all that flooring for her took up quite a bit of my... Whoa there. Alright, there we go. There are spikes up that way. There's spikes up both sides like that, so... Wow, this sledgehammer's been used up, more or less. Are you telling me this room is way too big? I kind of doubt that. Because... it counts as an empty room with a light source in it. So I don't know what your issue is with, you know... Can a bedroom not be that big? I'm kind of wondering. The annoyance of getting this all set up. I mean, I did shrink it down. I was gonna actually put it out one more space to here. So it'd be one more block long from the outside here all the way over to here. Oops, that door kind of needed to stay there. At least for now, because we're making this a bedroom. I suppose that this size will do. We'll put down a block of earth. And now I have to run all the way back around. Nope, I have to hop up here to break down a block. Back around this way. The way this is going, I'm gonna have to place another, or make another sledgehammer here. Okay, hang on a minute here. Rooms, basic bedroom. Oh, it needs 2 straw mattresses. Ugh. Okay. No wonder it's not been counting. Oh, that's right. It just takes 2, so I'm going to need to make some more iron ingots, since the steel ingots actually use like 8 iron ingots apiece. Thankfully we're getting quite a bit of iron and everything in the new area, and I know there's probably still some iron to be had in the third or second area. Just throw some stuff up. I'll probably ending the stream soon because it's been like at least 2.5 to 3 hours. So this room was fine with as big as I had it. But because the other 2 bedrooms weren't nearly as big, in the way I'm weird in the sense that I do want them all to be about the same size, and a weird sense of fairness in the game to all people. I know we don't need to do that, but we do need to do this. Alright, there's the straw floor. I would like to at least make one more layer of straw there. Set down one more section of flooring for the bedroom. Oops. Not do that though. No. Oh geez, what just happened? I heard like something whiz by or something. Alright, don't worry Sherry, we're setting up a bedroom for you. I'm just realizing when I looked at the setup for the room that you actually need 2 beds for, which is weird. So, we're going to make the second bed for your room here. Probably just coincidence that I still wanted to like have a room for just Pippa and me to count. That I still wanted to have a room for like Pippa's room. I still wanted it to be like just me and her. So it ended up counting as a bedroom still anyway, because you had to have 2 mattresses in the bedroom to begin with. So at this point I am pretty sure this counts as a bedroom. Just about, actually. We're not quite there yet still, because I still have to finish this wall here. Alright, and there's a basic bedroom. Yeah, I know, it's destroyed. Sorry, Sherry, don't worry, I'm getting this set up. It should have been dumb, for some reason won't let me set up the sign here. Do you have to set these up, like, right by the door? There you go. I like to make this your room, but for some reason it doesn't seem like it will let me. Yeah, having the sign, the sconce, the straw floors, and the bag. Alright, there. We now have an extra bed, because you have to have two mattresses and a bedroom. Or 2 mattresses in a room for it to at least be a bedroom. Alright. I wanted to make hers a private room, but for some reason it won't let me adjust her sign. Because she's got the straw floors and the sconce for the lighter than that bag. It actually adds quite a bit of points to the room, more or less. Alright, well, for some reason it's not going to let me make it a private room like I wanted to for her, but okay. Later on I might give her a dressing table as well. Alright, so there we go. Made another bedroom with 2 beds, because to make a basic bedroom it has to have 2 beds in it. Gave it a straw floor as well as a sconce like the other 2 bedrooms, except it's another woman's bedroom. And a leather sack just for extra points, like gave it another ladies' sign to make it a woman's bedroom for points, as well as a sconce and leather sack for points as well. Alright, so the cloth is going to go down here where there's like pretty much nothing else. And we'll leave that door to gain access to it, just because at the moment. Also because people can walk up here then stupidly drop down back there, and if they did, without the door there would be no way to get back. Which is weird, but the computer is known for being weird like that in this game, it seems at times. We do have one more wooden door. And I am just knocking down the straw door to replace it with this wooden door, is all. Alright, so now with that room knocked out, the video feed will cut out once again for a little bit as I save again after doing all of that. Oh, hang on. I just heard the sounds of enemies creeping in. annoying harder skeletons. Yeah, they can creep in right here, but the thing is, remember, if they come in from there, they have to walk over those spikes. But in speaking... let's make this a little more deviously hard on anything that walks in. And of course, that does also make it a little more hard for us, but... this way, like, they can't really walk up easily until they get right there, so you can kind of sneak in on them, you know? Whoops, nope, I wanted to keep those 2 feathers for when I go back out. Actually, I'll take that dirt out too. Some of this other stuff to give them some materials to potentially make flooring and other items with. Like the coal, ingots, coarse cloth, sand. Oh, what else can I give them? Pumice pieces, something else I've ever not actually had much actual, much use for it quite yet. Alright, so there's my copper at the moment, fur, finest fur, grassy leaves. So as this is boring, I'm just thinking like what I could possibly throw into the chest that the NPCs can use to build things for me. Although I know that's kind of stupid because they've made things that I can't even make yet. So I'm actually going to take a lot of the stuff back out for myself. Sorry for this massive flip-flop right now as I move things into the Mason's workshop chest and back out. I'll be about as quick as I can to do this. Stone foundation, yep, the earth. Lumber, straw flooring. Oh no, of course cloth I actually kept in there. Those I did not. Let me get out of there. So I can easily throw everything else in there. Go to the second page. Oop, nope, not the wings. I wanted to keep a couple on me for my own uses when I go back through the teleportals. Any more food been made yet? Alright. Looks good. Now. We have what is needed for the quest. Oh wow, this makes 10 of them. Ooh, sorry, a little burp there. That's incredible, Masaki. You made the wrecking balls, just like I told you. Take a sip of my drink here. I don't have the power to build, and neither did the man who invented them. Okay, so nobody's ever actually been able to build one until now. But I knew you could do it. You're the legendary builder, after all. Masaki, my friend, the golem is coming for us. I know it. If we defeat him, we'll bring back the light to this land. But if we fail, Cantlin will be pounded into dust once again. I hope the wrecking balls will be of some help to you in that final battle, and I pray to the goddess that you emerge victorious. Oh, by the way, they say that golems built like a brick outhouse. If I were you, I'd build at least 20 wrecking balls before I even thought about taking them on. Quest complete, and we got another Seed of Life. Seed of Life. Awesome. So we now get 95 health after we eat this one. And now Pippa has a quest for us. And spinning the camera around to check it out because we actually have a number of people now. Let's come in here and see what Pippa wants. Oh, hello, Masaki. I don't know if you've noticed, but everyone's been acting really nervous recently. I asked Rolo what was going on, and he told me a ginormous monster is going to attack us any moment now. All I want to do is build a city where we can all live together in peace. So why did it have to end up like this? Masaki, that monster that's going to attack us is really powerful, isn't it? I know I shouldn't be bothering you at a time like this, but I'm really scared that somebody's going to get hurt. Which is why I was wondering, could you make some medicinal herb for me? Just 5 pouches? Please, Masaki, if you do me this favor, I won't ask you for anything ever again, I promise. Alright, I'm gonna put those 10 wrecking balls in there and eat some. And we'll add it. Do I actually have grass seed? I thought I did have a little bit from something, unless I actually deleted it or discarded it. Yeah, I was just thinking the grass seed would be good to use to green up the area throughout the town here where the houses aren't. Basically right now I'm just going to go and plant all the flowers and medicinal bushes that I had gathered. From around the, Oops. Gather all of the white flowers and medicinal bushes that had gathered from the other areas. And as you know, actually, the white bulbs grow more white flowers for you, too. And I do actually have some of those. Pretty sure I also had a yellow bulb somewhere. Yep, I see it. Oh, we actually have a number of them. Just plant some flowers around to kind of liven up the place. Alright, so let me put these back in there. I think I planted all but one of them, it looks like, actually. So maybe you can't make a private bedroom until someone asks for one, or I'm overlooking something about making a private bedroom. There is still a seed somewhere in the third area that I have to locate somehow. And they still won't let me build a bridge over to that fort. Yeah, I'm actually just kind of thinking at the moment, which is why I might not be saying too much. Alright, so I got some red flowers here. We'll dig those up to plant those in the town. And yeah, I'm going to dig up a couple of the white flowers too to plant in the town too. There we go, okay. Let's go over here and I'll see if the iron or steel sword can take out one of these golems without too much trouble. These are the basic bunnicorns, and they can drop the meat, but they don't drop it too often. And he also had these yellow scorpions, and then there was like a steel grayish color scorpion that the copper sword didn't even do too much damage against. As I said, we're more so here looking for medicinal herb bushes to dig up with a shovel. Alright, what spotted me? A scorpion? Wow. That one spotted me from quite a distance away, more or less. And there's the pyramid. We already got the decorative item and the accessory from where he was. Or where the pyramid was, I meant to say. I do see a bush that we can dig up with a shovel over here. Alright, back away, Scorpion. I'm only here to dig up herbs and potentially see if the Iron Broadsword was any good against the golem, and if not, see how good the steel is. And at that point, see what they potentially drop for you. So I might be missing an item or two that I can make from a material dropped by the golems. The first area is probably the better one for getting the medicinal herb shrubs. Man, I'm taking risky falls a lot right now. It's a pretty good thing that I got those boots in that pyramid. Oh yeah, I'm missing a couple of things at least. Yep, there's another hammer. How dare you knock me into the water like that? Healing herbs on me. That's decent at the moment. Oops, that missed both of them. Ouch. Alright, got both of those guys. That was rather interesting. The music changed for a moment. I don't know if that was because it was night or because of the pyramid. That was because of being in the pyramid, potentially. Whoa, no. Darn, neither of them dropped it. So I missed at least 2 items from here, which would have helped me get stuff in the next area. Moving away and got hit. Ugh. That was a pain. Alright, there we go. Eat another shroom on a stick to get a decent bit of my hunger back. Still not seeing the one enemy that I'm mainly looking for. 4 of those, like, horns is enough at the moment. See what I might need later on. I am a little surprised, I will say, that I've not run across any golems yet. There must only be a certain area that they show up at, or like, they must only show up every so often. I'm not quite sure if there are certain conditions for them. Like, I knew by the pyramid, these gray scorpions. What the heck? No, not with 2 frickin' scorpions. And 2 little nighttime mages chasing me. Am I gonna sit there and fight? That is just a little too ridiculous. Another way is it is following the compass. I just have to find my way back to it. I do see the arch where the one friendly Hammerhood is, or at least the one of them that talks to you. So I'm thinking, yep, I can see the ground under the desert here. Wow, there's like... Ow. There we go. Use both of those. Yeah, like a... Darn. Okay, that is rather interesting. The smaller golems I can take out with the iron and steel sword. But the big one, they won't even damage him. I'll probably need the wrecking balls to damage him. But I was missing an item, or yeah, an item slash monster drop. That granted me the next hammer for getting materials, and that might actually allow me to defeat the golems and potentially get a drop from them too for even more recipes. So we'll have to wait and see there. But because it is actually 4 AM now, I'm probably going to end this once I get back and see what the hammer that those scorpion horns require make. Oh wow, that sounds strange. I mean, see what materials that hammer requires. That the scorpion horns, I figure out now, are... Okay, warhammers, I just need 2 steel ingots and 3 horns, wow. So I'll make one because we probably need that at this point, and I'll keep it on me. Oh wow, so everything's full. Well, in this case, actually, since I have the coal furnace out. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I have both steel broadswords on me and 1 iron broadsword, as well as the copper and all 3 stone as well. And both iron armor, the 1 full plate. So I have to be careful because I only have 1 space. And I do have the steel shield I do have the steel shield and the warhammer now. I'll probably need the warhammer to break materials that I couldn't. Don't want to exactly toss that. Don't even know where you put it. Ah, there it went, okay. So actually, I'll put all 3 stone swords in there and delete them. Just because at this point, the copper sword is going to be like the only one we want to use elsewise. And then when we go into any of the areas, at the least When we go into the second area, we want to use the copper sword at the least and the iron broadsword at the most until we get to the newest area where we'll want to use at least the steel. Now I have 3 spots, so I can at least carry like the second sledge or the steel shield, but the iron shield's still been pretty good to us. Alright, so that looks good for now. Alright. And I need more than one more bomb fragment. And I still have plenty of iron and cord. Alright, thinking of making one more set of 10 wrecking balls for that. Make some healing. Well, actually, I'm gonna make some healing salve and some medicinal herbs, though I think I don't have enough to make some at the moment. And then I'm gonna end the stream before I do anything else. So I kind of had time to get away while I was sitting here thinking about what to do. Ooh, now I didn't even realize I made 9. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna stick to that, although with 95 HP, the medicinal herbs are actually much better for me to make for myself. And I'll leave that in there for now. Alright everybody, so we're gonna stop right here. This late night stream was still needing to make the medicinal herb packs for Pippa there. I'm going to do some stuff off screen, but I'm not going to actually hand in that quest for her or make them, so that way I don't accidentally hand it in or do it. Just going to do some material gathering and exploring in the areas that we have opened. Probably get some grass seed and try to green up this area here in the middle of town. So I'll see you all in the next stream tomorrow, which will be the last one before I start doing this alongside a Halloween stream later on in the night. So I'll see you all, as I said, tomorrow at some point for another one. And we can potentially and hopefully get Pippa's request for medicinal herbs done. Hope everyone's been enjoying this run through Dragon Quest Builders. It's been a really fun game, and as much as it's been compared to and is similar to Dragon Quest, it is more or less just a town builder and management game, and a free roam RPG minus the experience, because your experience comes from the drops and being able to make equipment and the quests when you get the blueprints and everything. So with all that said, I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy everybody, and good night.